This is Valley News Live at noon.
Firefighters in the FM Metro had a busy 4th of July. The Fargo, West Fargo, and Moorhead fire departments responded to 18 fires just from 10 last night to 2 this morning. 12 of those calls were in Fargo, including one where a man blew off his thumb and index finger while handling fireworks. Fargo Fire says it received over 80 reports of fireworks going off within city limits, which is illegal. A garage is completely destroyed and 2 others are damaged after a fireworks-related incident. Fire broke out in the 3100 block of 33rd Street South in Fargo, leaving a vehicle severely damaged. No one was hurt, and there's no word yet on the total damage estimate. An investigation is ongoing this afternoon after a car caught fire in a hotel parking lot. Fire crews were called to 2355 46th Street South in Fargo at around 1:30 this morning after a truck caught fire in the parking lot of the La Quinta Inn. The owner of the truck claims there weren't any fireworks inside or anything else that could catch fire. Officials say information is scarce due to the severity of the fire, but thankfully no one was hurt. Now, these fires come amid a serious drought covering all of the Red River Valley and ranging from moderate to extreme. Now, we got another hot day ahead of us, but the rest of the week will look a bit different. Let's go to Summer Schnellbach to see what we can expect. Summer, happy Monday.
Happy Monday to you as well, Brian. Taking a look across the valley, we are dry right now. A mix of sunshine and clouds, a bit overcast near Verona along North Dakota Highway 13. A bit more sunshine in the sky, Highway 10 near Wadena. Baudette looking to be mostly clear, maybe a few overhead passing clouds, and East Grand Forks along Highway 2. You can see a few clouds on the horizon as well. Temperatures are warm yet again today, already at 81 in Fargo for your lunchtime hour, 84 in Grand Forks and Fergus Falls, 82 in Thief River, 83 Bemidji, 80 in Devils Lake. And all of us are seeing that mix of sunshine and clouds, more clouds increasing along and south of I-94 in North Dakota. But zooming things out a bit, we do have some rain on the way and additional showers up across the north. Your hourly planner in Fargo shows temperatures continuing to rise to near 90 yet again for today. But then rain is on the way. Brian, I'll time out that rain and let you know when it will move out and how much rain we might be expecting across the valley coming up in just a minute.
Well, staying tuned. I know a lot of people who are probably at the lake won't be as happy for that rain.
Right.
Thanks, Summer. Well, Cuba is bracing for a hit from Tropical Storm Elsa. 180,000 people evacuated yesterday amid the fears that Elsa could cause heavy flooding after battering several Caribbean islands, killing at least 3 people. The Cuban government opened shelters and moved to protect crops ahead of the storm. Hundreds living in mountainous areas have taken refuge in natural caves. Currently, the storm has maximum sustained winds of about 65 miles per hour. It's expected to gradually weaken while moving across Cuba today. Officials in Miami-Dade, Florida are also keeping an eye on the storm. The remainder of the partially collapsed condo building in Surfside was detonated yesterday, as officials feared the high winds would send it toppling over. This morning, workers located 3 more bodies. Vaughn Hilliard has the latest from Surfside, Florida.
Last night's demolition of that condominium complex here in Surfside, the part of it that had yet to fall following its initial collapse 12 days ago, came after a striking decision here by local officials. There was concern that that building could unintentionally collapse itself, potentially harming not only the rescue teams that were on top of that rubble, but also making that very recovery effort even more difficult. The Miami-Dade County Mayor addressing the very questions and the concerns over that demolition's impact on that recovery effort.
We brought down this last tower in a controlled way that did not in any way interfere with the site where we're searching. And in fact, it opened up an area that we'd not been able to search before. So we owe it to all of those waiting to give this pile and open it up for search.
Those rescue crews were already back out on the rubble here this morning with more than 100 individuals still unaccounted for. And the concern is that there's potential wind gusts and rain incoming as soon as today from Tropical Storm Elsa as it makes landfall. It makes its way here to Surfside. Here in Surfside, Florida, Vaughn Hilliard.
The cause of the incident is still under investigation. Well, 27 years to the day after he founded Amazon, Jeff Bezos is stepping down as CEO. Today's Bezos moves to executive chair of Amazon's board, and Andy Jassy takes over as CEO. Bezos is still Amazon's biggest shareholder and the world's richest person. He started Amazon in his garage as an online bookstore. Through the years, the company has expanded exponentially into an e-commerce and technology giant. The United States is continuing to face a severe blood shortage. 2 of our local blood donation centers are meeting the same fate, demand being much greater than supply. The American Red Cross and Vitalant both facing critical blood shortage, with Vitalant saying they have the 2-day blood supply and they don't like to go below 4 days. Hospitals responded by saying they don't have as much blood on hand as they would like, putting them on edge with the increase of elective surgeries, traumas, and ER visits. A single car accident victim in an emergency situation could need up to 100 units of blood. Now, especially difficult with summer and holiday weekends being an all-time low for blood donations. Anyone that can give would increase their numbers as they turn to the high school and college students for help.
We have an aging population, and those are the people who thought about blood donation as being a civic duty. And we need to encourage that younger generation to start donating and carrying this on.
All blood types needed, especially O. Those 16 can give with parental consent. To prepare, stay hydrated, get a good night rest, and eat a healthy meal the night before and day of giving blood. Now, if you're afraid of needles, staff has you covered. Head to redcross.org or vitalant.org to sign up, type in the zip code, and then you will pull up the closest blood drives. People can once again walk up to the White House fence, which means one thing: it's selfie time. With all sorts of groups and families snapping smartphone shots right up against the north lawn fence this morning. This is the first time in a long time that people have been able to get this close to the White House. Just this morning, the Secret Service removed fencing and barricades which blocked access for more than a year. They were erected as a security measure during the construction of a new, taller fence around the White House. Well, if you spend time outside this weekend, you'll likely encounter some mosquitoes. Coming up at noon, we'll tell you why those pests are more attracted to certain people. And boy, it's a warm one. Summer Snowblock has your look at weather that's going to come up next.